Welcome to my favorite section, bribing yourself. We're in section 8. This is about setting rewards and incentivizing yourself daily, weekly, monthly to keep you motivated, because motivation is not reliable and neither are our emotions all the time, but they are our guidance system, and it's very important that we leverage motivation and use it efficiently, just like everything else. So bribing yourself with rewards and incentives for really getting your shiznit done is so important. It is saying like, hey, I kept my promise to myself and here you go. Congratulations. It's so important to celebrate yourself, celebrate your wins, celebrate your accomplishments along this journey called life, because it's all a journey and it's so important to be able to enjoy the journey that you have created for yourself and that you're recreating and continue to create for yourself. So you're getting unstuck and you're always moving forward, even though sometimes you don't feel like it. So all hard work, focused work needs to be incentivized. You have to earn your rewards, your trips, your concerts, your days off. These need to be segmented and have their own placement, but they also need to be earned. It just makes it so much more meaningful when you actually earned your break, or you know, like, I got this done and I earned this break because I got so much quality done in this amount of time frame. It just makes the hustle and the grind just so much sweeter. So what I want you to do is begin to identify things that really get you motivated. It could be identifying daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. I would set goals, and I hated having to wait till like the end of the week or the month, and then it just wasn't motivating for me. I need rewards daily, and I notice this is such a powerful thing with a lot of people. So daily examples would be like your self-care, like taking that class, or signing up for a yoga class, or signing up for a dance class, or doing your kickball league, or getting to read that new book, or playing the guitar that you've been wanting to play, like painting, or whatever you're wanting to do for the creative time. We have to get back into that playfulness, that creation, because it really does help you become more clear in your business and recharge your spirit. It impacts you in so many other ways, even though it seems like super silly and something small. It really does make a huge impact on how you're showing up and the quality of work that you're contributing to the world. So having these giving yourself time to do those things is really important. That could be your daily reward. Taking a recess break, taking your breaks, going out to lunch, having lunch, taking 2-hour afternoon breaks if that's how you want to schedule yours. Weekly example is, for me, it's like going to the beach, once or twice a week and taking a 3-hour midday break. Sometimes I'll do those midday breaks and I'll just reschedule the program. That's why it's like cool for you to see it. So if you want to like change it up, you can change it up during week by week. You can change it up, every quarter. But I do suggest that you come back to this at least once a year and revisit it, like maybe at least twice a year, or once every quarter. Monthly examples would be like going down to Miami. I live an hour and a half from Miami, and maybe calling up a friend and going down to the beach over there, depending how it is. Pool beach, clearly. I love Florida beaches. Something like that. A quarterly would be taking a trip to Cabo. I'm taking a trip to Cabo in December and visiting friends over there, and we're going to mastermind over there, and that's just going to be something really, I look forward to that with the amount of work that I'm putting in and hitting certain deadlines and accomplishing certain things. And then taking a 2-hour, maybe if you want to take like a 2-hour movie break or a midday break with the family, or go to the mall in the middle of the day. Whatever you're wanting, like set those daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly incentives. That could be, at the end of the week, you take half a day off, or you take a whole day off and you just do whatever you want to do for that time. But I know if you're an entrepreneur, everything has to be efficient and seem productive for you to feel like you're moving. So set your rewards that motivate you, set your real ones, and maybe it's going shopping. I did I also hired a personal stylist, and I hired her for like once a month. That's my monthly goal and my motivation. And I set a budget for myself to kind of be able to have a new image, create a new look. And she meets me at the mall, and we spend 3 hours in the mall, and it just makes the experience so much better because I hated shopping, but now I actually enjoy shopping because we're getting things done pretty quickly. She's helping me create an image and a look that I want to create and step into, whether it being stage, photo shoot, something like that. And it's fun. And I look forward to it every month, but I have to earn it. I have to work for it because clearly I have to have money for it at the end of the month. So you can even set little things like that, or getting your makeup done, or getting a new, whatever it may be. They're your rewards. They're your goals. Make sure that you're using them and they motivate you, and that you actually give them to yourself. One thing I do want to enforce is when you have rewards set and you do hit those numbers and you do accomplish your tasks and you do not give yourself your rewards, or you do not celebrate yourself, you are going to start to tear yourself down. It's like promising a child, if they do very well or they behave for the day, or if they, work really hard, they will get that toy. And they do everything that they had promised you, and you don't keep your part of the promise. You're like, well, not right now. We'll wait a little bit later, but here, do this. Like, the momentum and the motivation dies out. And the more you keep your promises to yourself, the more you celebrate yourself, that does build momentum. You will make more money. You will be producing more efficiently. You will be operating at higher levels, and people will take notice. That will generate in more business. So it's so important that you keep your promise to yourself, because it makes the motivation continuously firing up even more. So give yourself the real things that you want. Do not settle, and to not compromise yourself. And if you find yourself blocked, you can always reach out to me, because then it could just be a subconscious block of not feeling worthy or deserving, not feeling that you're important enough to receive certain things. So when there's certain blockages where you're not keeping your promise, it does come back to a space of subconscious blocks, limiting beliefs, personal lies, shadow traits that do need to get dug deeper into. But for now, make your list, set your daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly, and even yearly ways of how you're going to incentivize yourself. Let me know what they are. You can screenshot them, put them in the group if you want to share them. You can DM me on Instagram at Tanya C. Oliver. I would love to see what you end up doing. I'll see you in the next section on the clear next step. You are just about done.